And now, the Unnecessary Toametru Hate Club.
Thank you for being here, everyone. Now, as you all know, we hate the Toametru for very different reasons. Iri, you hate Nuju because he's better than you. Orcam, you hate Matau for the exact same reason. And Akbao, yeah, you're just a bad egg.
Welcome back to the recap review. Today we're going to be starting off 2004 a little bit small with the 2004 Metrutoran, as they're kind of fan nicknamed. From left to right we have set number 8609 Tahuti, 8611 Orcam, 8610 Akmu, 8607 Nuri, 8612 Iri, and 8608 Visola. All of these are pretty much clone sets, basically copies of each other, so they all have a total of 27 pieces, and at time of release, were about $4. Put that over there. So, boy, these guys will probably bring back a lot of very nice memories for a lot of people. But, no time to reminisce, so let's get into the pros and the cons. Let's start off with the pros. These are definitely, the pros is a more complex build from previous Matoran builds we have seen before. Obviously, they have a lot more to them. They have more articulation, which is a pro. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, technically 9 points of articulation, which is a lot more than we have seen from other Matoran sets in the past, specifically the last 3 years. So that's definitely a pro with the extra articulation. Another pro would be they have a very unique color scheme than what we've seen before. 2004 was the introduction primarily for the primary darker colors, specifically for the blues, the reds, the browns, and the greens, because these pretty much stayed the same. Blah. So that's great. Another pro is we get more Kanohi mask recolors. Obviously, we've gotten these Kanohi masks before in a lot of different colors. However, these are the first time we have gotten these specific Kanohi masks in melded colors. Melded meaning a mix between the two different colors. Obviously, in this case, they are primary and silver. Another pro is that they carry over the Mata head system, meaning it is a solid head with eyes that are semi-translucent when you hold them up to the light. Another pro would probably have to be, in my personal opinion, their launchers. Each Matoran comes with a launcher. It's attached on the back here, and, well, with a little bit of prying, you get it off. Now, obviously, you can see there's a pin right back here. Now, this is a Kanoka launcher, and through 2004, you're going to be seeing this a lot. Now, what the Kanoka launcher does, so this is a Kanoka disc. What you do, you put it in here, you squeeze these two parts, and boom, we have liftoff. So, you're going to be seeing a lot of these. In 2004, when the Matoran came out, they each came with a specific Kanoka disc. Now, I will get into the Kanoka discs at a later video, as I normally do with collectibles, because these were this year's collectibles. But every Matoran came with a specific code on the Kanoka. As you can see, Iri's was 143, and they all have specific codes. Now, what you do with this launcher is normally you just put it here. And this for Bionicle was something a little bit new. Obviously, we have gotten launchers before, specifically with the Exotoa, and the Matoran from 2001 had the disc arms. But these are the first signified disc launchers. They actually hold a tool which launches a projectile in their hand. And so that's really unique, and I think that's a pro. Now, another pro is obviously you can store them on their back. So, obviously we've got a really great system here. These are good-looking Matoran, And they're definitely an improvement from other Metoran we've seen. They've got a lot more articulation. Let's get into the cons. Starting off is their color scheme. And I'm not specifically talking about the primary and the gray. I'm talking about the blue pins. Unfortunately, I do need to mention this. Now, all these look great. They have consistent color schemes, except for the blue pins. The blue pins break the color schemes up. Obviously, they have their eyes, sure, but those are natural for Bionicle characters. They have a differentiating eye color. But the blue pins do break up their color schemes. Minorly maybe, but it's still there. Another con would have to be their wobbly heads at times. It's very easy to, wobble the head, and if you get the wrong blue joint here, they'll just tilt to the side. So, kind of a flimsy connection at times. Another con is the obvious lack of moving elbows and knees. They carry over the Toamata's trend of having no posability in those joints. Another con would probably have to be the fact that their back is totally empty. From the front, they look great. In posing, very strong Metoran. You can see why in 2001 the Metoran were a definite downgrade from these. But you look to their back and it's very open. There's nothing there. Also, open pin. Now obviously there's a reason for it, but it's still there. And then some may say a con would be the gray because it gives a very muted, darker tone. Not saying that's opinion I hold, I'm saying that is one that some may consider a con, as well as the silver. And another con I've heard is the inclusion of a launcher / blaster. So, just throwing those out there. Those are cons of which people have held. So, all in all, those are the Metrutoran. It's not a whole lot to talk about since I can't really talk about the Kanoka right about now. But there they are. Those are their primary pros and cons. And that starts off the 2004 reviews. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If there's something I missed, so definitely let me know. And we're going to have an interesting time reviewing everything from 2004. This is just the beginning. So, hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week when I go over a very large fan favorite, the Toa Metru. See you all next time.